Hey, Ange fam, let's get into this hair. He got problems, she got problems, only I got 411 problems. Baby, come do my hair with me. Let's get ready and dye these grays. Honey and Dark and Lovely has never steered me wrong, and that's who I use. Jet Black, this conditioner I stand by as well. I use the whole thing. I'm going to show that as well. But this is the actual hair dye, and this is the neutralizer. This comes in the box, and also the conditioner that I showed you previous, and they give you instructions. But I've been doing this since I was 9 because I had gray hair since I was 9, so I'm kind of new to this. I mean, true to this, not new to this. True to this, not new to this. So yeah, they give you some little free gloves on the inside. I prefer to use gloves that I bought from the store because they fit tighter, but at this point they free, so I ain't tripping on it. And I take that and I put that in my sink, so in case the dye fall in the sink, y'all, go ahead and protect that. So this cap I usually put on because I keep the dye in my hair for an hour, so I usually put that on there so like the heat can kind of lock it in. So that's usually what I use once I get the dye all over everything. So this is my little container that I poured in, and there's the brush. Yeah, I'm giving you an example. Here's my setup. You see what we're looking at, and then I'm going to show you like me putting the stuff in there. It's really simple. It's like 2 steps, to be totally honest. So there's the dye, and then you put the neutralizer stuff in there, pour it in there. I flip it over to make sure I get all of it because I'm trying to get all my $6-7 worth. After I put that in there, I give it a little shakety, and after I shakety, I let it sit so the color can change. And I'm gonna show y'all that. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, but I'm gonna show y'all that. I'm gonna show y'all the process. So you know what I'm saying, like, cause it's it's not a tutorial, but I'm just letting you know what I do. So here you go, you gonna watch it change. Sorry y'all gonna hear the heater because I'm always cold. I'm a severe anemic. Anyway, so we see that the color has changed. We are jet black now, and since we are jet black, we gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm showing you my hair, how it looks, and so I finger part it into sections. Once I finger part it into sections, then I go ahead and start applying the dye. But I'm having a little hard time here in the beginning because I kind of let my hair chill out. I waited like a week, but I've been using gel, so my hair is kind of sticking to my scalp. But anyway, once I put it into sections, yeah, I'm gonna speed it up for y'all because it's got to be entertaining too. So once I put it into sections, then we gonna get started. And so I'm gonna show you, like, I'm putting on the gloves, getting that going. I was having a hard time with the gloves too, child. They did not want to open. It was giving me a little hard time. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna pour it out. And once I pour it out, I'm gonna show y'all. See, it's jet black now. That's jet black. It's jet black. I promise. It's jet black. So I pour everything out into like the little bin that I showed y'all, and then I start applying it to my hair in all the sections. So after I do that, like, I turn it upside down to make sure I got all of it out because I told y'all I want all my $7. And then I'm putting my stuff to the side. I'm just turning this cap inside out, to be prepared to put it on my head. But I ended up changing my mind about using it. But anyway, so here I am, and you see me applying it to my hair. And like I told you, I put it in sections and apply it to my hair. I apply it to the roots mainly, and then the excess is what I use to apply it all over the head. But yeah, so I just finger part it. That's easier for me because my hair seems to tangle, especially at the ends. So finger parting is easier for me to do, and then I apply it in sections. Okay, so that's one section done. I'm not gonna show y'all the whole thing. I'm just gonna show y'all that one section. So here we are with everything is applied. I told y'all I mainly focus on the roots, and now that everything is applied, I go ahead and clean up. So see, now we gotta clean because you can't leave no bathroom dirty. You're female, you can't be leaving no bathroom dirty, honey. So yeah, so now I'm gonna let it sit for an hour since everything is all applied. I did not put the cap on. I'm just chilling.
1 hour later.
Okay, it's been an hour. past the hour a little bit. Now we're gonna head and wash it out. So, get back to you after when I'm putting in the conditioner. Yeah. Okay, so everything is completely washed out, and yeah, I'm showing y'all how like I got all the excess off, and this is what it looks like after I completely dye it. So remember I told y'all I use the conditioner. I use the whole thing. I put the whole thing on there. I don't save any of them. I mean, if you want to save it, that's your business, but I make sure I go in at the roots first, around my around my whole head, and then I douse like the whole thing, and then I let it sit for a good 10 to 20 minutes, and then I wash it out after. But I'm just showing you like how I put it on, how I put the whole thing on there. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know, like I'm gonna come back in 10 minutes.
A few minutes later.
It's been way over 10 minutes, y'all. So I'm gonna put my conditioner in, my leave-in conditioner, and I think I'm gonna chill for like, let it like sit in there for a good hour. I'm not gonna wash it out because it's leave-in, but I'm gonna let it sit in for a good hour and then start my hair. I usually like blow dry it out, and it's usually a 2-day process. But if you watch my vlogs, you will know this eye was swollen shut yesterday, and this whole side of my face hurt. So I laid down, chilled out till Ty got off work, and then I took Benadryl. Because Ty didn't have his key, so yeah. So it's usually like a 2-day process. I usually like dye my hair, put the conditioner and stuff in, and then come do my hair like early in the morning on Saturday. But since I wasn't feeling good yesterday, I did not do that. So I think I'm just going to, this time I'm not gonna blow dry my hair out. I'm just gonna just twist it up wet and go from there. But I'm gonna let the conditioner sit in for like a good hour before I start twisting it up, and go from there, and then we'll start the hair. All right. My conditioner, it's the leave-in, it's Maya, it's the pomegranate and honey. That's the only line I use. I haven't used anything else. This works for my hair, so until my hair turns short like it no more, that's when I rock. So you just put in that section and comb it through, and then we'll brush it and twist it. But not gonna do that. I'm gonna brush it through. I think I'm gonna separate sections and brush it through though. So I'll see y'all in an hour. Okay, I have combed her all the way through my conditioner, the leave-in, and we're getting ready to start. This is the hair that I used last time. Not a fan, but they've changed the hair now, so this is the cheapest hair, because the hair that I usually like to use, that is now like $5.99, $6.99, $7.99. And so I got this hair, and then I decided to go smaller, so that way it will last longer instead of going bigger, which is why I had to use more hair the last time, because this is separated in bigger parts, and then it's a different grade of hair. I think this one is kinky something, but I like the reggae. The reggae braid is good, and then it's another one, but this one you can tell like the quality of hair is not all that good. It's $4.99. They definitely make you pay for more. You can tell how I'm looking at it. I'm not too pleased. So anyway, I'm showing you like this is like how they separate it, because it comes pre-separated, but I'm gonna split that in half to make it to where it's two. And so you can tell, look at my face, like I do not like the quality of hair. So when they tell you like you getting cheap hair, like when like your braider can tell, like, girl, where you get this hair from, you can tell, yeah, it's, you can tell the quality of hair with the price that you pay. You can tell the difference. So yeah, so I'm showing you like how I stretch it out or whatever. And like I said, the plan is to make it smaller, so I didn't have to use all the packs. And then I want this to last a little longer than the last one lasts longer too, but I don't like doing hair, y'all, and my hair don't like to be bothered either. So I pretty much like to, just redo the front. So that's what I came down with the size. And this is my first time using Murray's, not as edge control, but as product. And I was very pleased with it. I didn't have an issue. So I kind of saturate the hair before I attach it to mine. But not saturated thick wise. I don't do that until like I'm twisting it for better control. But this is I put it on there, and then like I saturate, and I do saturate my hair so I can have some control of the hair of my hair, because it's kind of curly, and then at this point in time it's wet too. So yeah, so I told y'all I use my hair as the third piece to attach it, and when I'm doing the braid, and so that's what I'm gonna show you here. I'm not gonna front y'all. Once me practicing, actually January is officially like a year when I started doing my hair and started practicing. I started out with the rubber band method with doing crochets, and then I came up with this method using my hair as the third piece to attach extensions, and that makes my hair last longer. Instead of me just two strand twisting my hair, this lasts longer, and my hair absolutely loves it. I tried my best to focus on my hair and look at what she responds to and what she like, what she don't like, even when it comes down to using product. So yeah, so I'm just showing you like the twisting part. Of course I'm gonna speed it up. I'm not gonna show you everything in slow motion, but yeah, like I am extremely proud of myself and me chronicalizing putting in chronological order of me practicing my hair. I'm proud of myself. It's a year anniversary. Happy anniversary, Ange. Yeah, y'all. So continue to watch and continue to do my hair with me. So we got it down twisted to the bottom, and then it's kind of long, not what I expected, but I'm also listening to Bondi Blues, so that's what you see me laughing and talking. We're laughing in the back. Let's see. I said I was gonna make them smaller this time. So let's see how this turns out. Okay, you guys, the back is finished. I started at 4:04 p.m. It is 10:19 p.m. I'm tired, so I'll do the front tomorrow. I'm done for the night. I'm done for the night. I usually start like early in the morning, so I'll be done before the day ends. But it was tangled up together at the bottom. I decided not to put curls in yet, but I'm done. I'm tired. I still have to do my skincare, clean my face, but the back is done. And I went smaller because I want this to last a little bit longer than the other ones. But that's that. So I'll come back tomorrow and finish the front. Right now, I'm done. Like, done with this. I'm gonna put my little bonnet on and do my skincare. Then go to bed. Lay down. Have a snack. So, see y'all tomorrow.
The next day.
Good morning. Welcome to day 2. It is 4:44 a.m. in the morning. I went ahead to get up. So, oh yeah, that's for my skincare. So I'm gonna remove those. And I went ahead and got up, and so we could go ahead and finish this hair. We could go ahead and get started. But first, breakfast. Yes, baby. We gotta eat. Big girl, let's eat, honey. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm done with breakfast, and I think around this time I'm getting started. I think it's around 7 something. I don't know. I thought I told y'all the time, but anyway, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead. I always part my front part in 3 sections. That makes it a little easier for me to handle. So I do it that way, and I usually, like I said, kind of I'll do my dyeing and everything the day before, and then I'll wake up and blow dry it, and then do my hair early in the morning, so that way I do it all in one thing. So that's the Murray's. I only bought 2, and that's the second jar, and so I was hoping like that was gonna cover the whole front, but I knew it wasn't, but I was hoping it was, because usually the front I don't, especially on the sides, I don't make them as small as I make the back, and I kind of just make the front kind of make sure it just fills out. So here I am again saturating my hair, because that way I can control my hair, and also control the hair that I'm using to attach. And I'm showing you how I am breaking it apart like I did in the back, and splitting it into 2 to make it smaller. So I am utilizing as much hair as possible by breaking these 2. As I told y'all, I'm not a fan of this hair. I am not. But what they did was, the hair that was good hair for twists, that was like more kinky and more susceptible to twisting, they made that now more expensive, and they got this hair right here. This is the one that's like $4.99. So if you got the money, I'm a little cheap. So like I bought 5 packs, and the 5 packs equaled up, they were $4.99 a piece, so it equaled up with tax to like 25, 26 something. And so with me separating it and making the braids, making the twist smaller, that I only used 4 packs. And I remember before that I was like, I know I only used 4 packs, not realizing when I did my hair the last time that this the separated piece, the pre-stretched separated piece, were bigger than what I normally did, and I would separate those 2. But this is not the same hair, which is why I am fighting for my life with trying to separate it. The other hair that's a nice kinky, and it's a different grade, is actually a different brand. I think it's like Fintress. I think that's like $6.99. I think it's like $6.99, something like that. But they have one called Reggae Braid that's a better quality, and I think that's like $5.99. It's like $6.99, something like that. But I finally got it separated anyway, and yeah, then you're gonna watch me attach it to my hair. I'm gonna let y'all see that. I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm gonna let y'all see that. Okay, so here I'm trying to give you guys a closer look to see the process of the twisting. So you twist the individual hair, then twist it around so you can get that rope look. See, I'm trying to show you where it's like you twist the hair, twist it around, twist the hair, twist it around. So that way you can get that twist look. It does take practice for it to have like a clean look, but baby, I just take my time and practice on myself, and you gonna have to not care what people think. I don't really care about the parts either, to be totally honest, y'all, because parting my hair with the comb actually hurt, and my hair is super thick, so I mostly finger part. So as long as it's cool for me, I'm cool with it. So if you have somebody, or if you have like a 3-fold mirror where you can look at your parts and control your parts and get your parts crisp, this is like a easy hairstyle. So yep, that's that part. This section is now complete. So we're gonna start on the other section, but we gotta head to Walmart because I am out of product, honey. So throw that in the trash. Yeah, and let's put on these winter slides, honey, which is my no-name Uggs that I got from Walmart Sweets. And then we're gonna head to Walmart, get this product, and we're gonna come back and finish. Here I was trying to remember the time that I started this section, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so I am opening another little bottle, a little jar of Murray's. I like Murray's. Like I said, I really like how it handles the product. I wish I literally just came to the conclusion that my head is big, and yeah, I'm just gonna have to use a lot of product, which I explain later in this video. Done is 7:54. I think I started like 6:50 something, 40 something. So this side is done. I just gotta do the middle now, which is the crown part, which is gonna have more pieces. Probably gonna have like three or four. But at this point I'm hungry, so I'm gonna take a break and something to eat. So, break time. We made it. We made it. This is the last one, y'all. Now, I don't remember when I started the middle section. It was either 8:48 or 9:48. I just don't remember which one. I really think it was 8:48 because it was like 7 something, and I told y'all I was going to eat because I was hungry. So I think it was 8:48, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll go ahead and knock the last one out. I'm gonna give you a full view of the whole situation, and then we're done. And this is why I start early in the morning, well, it's a 2-day process, and I start early in the morning on Saturday. But as I told y'all, and if you watch my vlogs, you saw this eye was sort of shut, so I couldn't see. I was I couldn't see, and this was my first time trying to use Murray's the edge wax as the product. I like it, but I've just come to the conclusion that it takes a lot of product for me to do my hair. Even the Shining Gem, it takes 3 jars for me to use that. The last one, I don't remember the name of it. It was a big jar, but I used that whole jar and had to use something else. So it takes a lot of product for my hair. My hair is thick anyway. But for this, I use 3 and I would say 1/4 of a jar of product. Product to control the hair too. It works better for me, and it's easier for me to twist when I put product on it. I know people be like, oh, you oversaturated. Sure do. It's easier for me to control when product is on it. Voice. We did it. We did it. We are completely done, honey. Now, I usually wear this for like 2 to 3 months. I kind of redo the front because it takes so long to do. So here's the full look. So I'm not going to curl the ends, not yet. When I get tired of it and probably want to have a different look, then I'll curl the ends, knowing me. But yeah, we're done. Yeah. So yeah,
I love you the most because you're definitely the dopest in real life. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you for doing my hair with me, y'all. I appreciate it. And now I'm done. Now I gotta go wax, and now I gotta go do my feet, and now I gotta go do all this other stuff that it takes for women to do their upkeep and maintenance. It's Bye, y'all.